Today on the TNM podcast, we will be talking about some crazy stories of how people either got rich or famous or both, just real quickly. And we're going to make a little game out of it, and we'll see how it goes. Woo! Yeah! Hey, howdy folks, how's it going? We're back. We've been gone for a little while. Actually, it's just me. I'm doing this solo, so this is going to be a rip-roaring adventure. I'll be playing the game by myself, with myself, and I'll be trying to guess on...
Okay. Sick. Okay. I was like, I'm just going to let you go with it, I was like,
going.
Let's see what goes on
out of
here.
room there.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. As you can clearly see, he told you his name. Wait, did you say your name?
No, I am Tim Ash.
All right, I'm Tyrell Miller. We're here for another episode 8 of the TNM podcast.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, we took a couple weeks off.
Yeah, due to
holidays and stuff. Because
yeah, everybody's got lives.
Very busy.
Yeah. Oh, so what did you do for Christmas?
I went up to my parents' house in Trigo and stayed there for a while. Helped them out, do some stuff with sleigh rides because that's what they do, and we had almost our entire family. It was supposed to have our entire family in one place at one time, which is very rare.
Is it like 20 people? 30 people?
It's a lot of people. Well, there's
you have a big
12
family.
grandchildren.
Okay. So,
and then there's 8 brothers.
Yeah.
There's 9 siblings, and then they all have spouses except for 2 of them, which is me and Lester. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of freaking people.
You got it, Timmy. You're coming.
Yeah. And so we almost had everybody in the same place, and then Lester, his flight, we was flying from Seattle. Mm-hmm. They flew here, couldn't land because of like an inch of snow. They flew back to Seattle.
Which is crazy because we are usually having like a foot or 2 of snow here. Why would
I don't know.
Oh, it's not sunny anymore.
Yeah,
this has been a crazy.
It was like midnight too.
Okay, this has been a crazy.
I was supposed to pick him up, and so he didn't come until the next day at like midnight.
Stupid.
And so that was fun.
That is dumb.
And so we took family pictures the day after he was supposed to show up, and so he was gone when we were taking family pictures.
Sucks.
And so we had to go the next day, meet up with the photographer, take a couple extra pictures so he can get photoshopped in. And so
photoshopped in for the family picture.
Yeah.
This year has been so crazy for Montana weather because when you normally we're our negatives. Yeah. About January, we have about 2 weeks where we're in the negative, maybe 10.
It's been so mild. I think it's probably been in the single digits maybe 2 times.
I don't remember any of those times.
I don't even know if it's been in the single digits.
When I'm delivering pizza, it's like 40 degrees outside and it's like spring. It feels like spring.
It really does. It feels
January.
like it's March right now.
It's the coldest month of the year. Man.
It's so weird.
I don't know. Speaking of January.
January.
Maybe I should. First off, what I did for Christmas. I went to my family's house. We had a lot of fun. And we opened up some presents. I picked up my mom, came back. It was nice little. She got to experience my car for the first time, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
It's fun. It was bumpy.
Yeah.
Loud.
I mean, and then also for New Year's, I went to Canada and did it there. So that was fun.
Which is why we didn't have one last week. And you know what I did? I closed. At work.
And
I got home at 2. And then the next day, on New Year's Day, I closed.
Yeah.
I got home at 2. It was dumb.
Yeah.
It was dumb. All right. Well, anyway, again, speaking of January, we have a new thing coming out here, guys, for the new year. Because you got to have new stuff.
New year, new podcast, new
stuff, new everything. Yes, exactly. And what we're going to be basically doing is every single episode, we're going to say a specific month. Okay. Now I for some reason had this idea a long time ago, like 2 months ago, before we even had the podcast going, where basically I would assign a gender, family role, and personality to every month of the year. And then I had my mom, who is a great artist, draw me my representation of that month for the person. So we're going to post that up on the
screen.
picture, probably going to be the thumbnail as well. The first month, it's January, so we're going to go ahead and do January. This will be the beginning of every single episode for the next 12 episodes. So go ahead and start it. So January is a male. Family role, he is the oldest uncle off the father's side.
Okay.
Personality and description, he's a mean, cold, rude, tall, and slender person who wears a cashmere black jacket. I don't know why. I was very specific with the cashmere black jacket.
What's the age group?
What's the age group?
Yeah.
I'm thinking in his 40s. 30s
okay.
or 40s. Now, obviously, January this year is being a little bit of a weird person. I guess the grandpa is taken up. Oh, boy, I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, and then he was also married to November.
Okay.
Ooh, which is a little bit like, no, it's not incest. Okay, we will talk about that 11
Everybody's got a
11
good
episodes from
connection.
now.
It's not.
So, yeah, that's the start of it. All right. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go ahead and start the game up. Here we go.
Yeah.
So ways people became famous. It's just very similar to the game we had before with the conspiracy theories. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a point system.
Yeah. How are we gonna do the points? Are we gonna do it the same?
If you're right, it's 1 point. And if you're wrong, you don't get anything. And hopefully we won't have a tie. This can be considered a tiebreaker from the last time because we never did a tiebreaker for it. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off. Do you want to start it this time?
I mean, sure.
We basically, each of us have 7 true or false statements about a specific person becoming either famous or rich. I specialize a little bit more on the rich. He specializes a little bit more on the famous. And we'll kind of see how it goes. So basically, he's going to say it. I'm going to determine if it's false or not. We're going to talk a little bit about it. And then continually go back and forth. There's 7 each. I think I told you that already.
So you mean like a statement?
So
or is it just kind of a profile of a person?
Well, you say your thing, whatever.
Okay,
how the person became famous, and I'm going to determine if that's true or false.
It's it's this guy. who started this thing called BitConnect. BitConnect.
That's very specific.
And it was a cryptocurrency. And the spokesperson was Carlos Matos. And he was a pretty good meme this year.
Okay.
Because he had this just bonkers intro at their events where he spoke and stuff, and it was pretty funny to watch. But
from the sound of it, it's already true.
I mean,
because it's pretty
real.
funny to watch.
So
go ahead and tell me more about it.
BitConnect, where it was crazy, he starts hey,
it's your boy Winchester.
And then he's like, what's up, BitConnect, and just
Wait,
scream.
Is he Asian?
I don't
made
even.
It sound like he was Asian there.
No, his name is Carlos. So.
Oh, so he's Mexican.
Yeah.
Carlos
I
Rodriguez.
think probably.
Okay. All right.
So it's, but he's. He's so funny because he talked about how he's got rich, famous over this BitConnect, and it was also
was it pretty well done?
It shut down in January of last year.
But he became famous because of an intro. Then he wasn't
it was just famous because of that, and I'm sure he probably made a lot of money.
Well,
but it was
anything
definitely
with crypto,
it was definitely a
pretty big meme.
Yeah. Okay. BitConnect was actually it was an incredibly popular scam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it was a lot of people have called it a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't at all.
All right. So
it relied on its own cryptocurrency to pay out people that were into it and all that. Where it of course it just completely lost all its value.
All right. Well, there we go. I got mine right because that was
I think a lot of mine will be kind of that.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see kind of how it is. It might be very similar. All right, next one. So mine is a little bit more on how people became rich. So here we go. A beautiful woman advertised herself on the internet as a fake girlfriend. where she would take pictures with you in person or via Skype, whatever. If it was a long ways away, they would do a Skype. And pretend. I was coughing.
Pretend to be your girlfriend.
Pretend to be your girlfriend for an hour. Her services cost about $50 an hour. This service was used by many to show that they were dating to their parents or for people who just wanted to feel loved, even if it was fake. After around 6 months, she had raked in a whopping $2.6 million.
That seems a lot for $50 an hour.
$50 an hour. She
How
can
do you
do
get
multiple people.
2.6 million?
Multiple people, and it doesn't matter. It's a whole day. Think about it. You have a whole world to your
Yeah, but I mean, if
as
you
your
even do
advertisement.
that 8 hours a day, that's still like
8 hours a day,
less
$50
than,
an hour.
Yeah, that's less than $500 a day.
Why don't we do
You're not
the
going to make $2.5 million on less than $500 a day
Why don't we do that? And you probably could do multiple per hour, is my guess.
at the same time.
I mean, if it's just pictures, if that's all it is.
I
do-
suppose if it's
So
pictures.
let's say 8 hours a day times it by how many days? How many days? Is that?
6 months,
6 months. What's six? 6 times 30. Let's just say
70 days, or
180 days times. Let's go 8 hours. Let's just say she did 8 hours times 50.
yeah,
Okay. That is a little bit crazy.
yeah. It's. I mean, but,
She'd have to have like maybe a little bit side stuff.
I mean, it'd have to be a lot more than
Yeah,
$50
maybe
an hour,
she
but-
did a little bit more than become a fake
maybe.
girlfriend.
Was her name at all?
I mean, I don't really need to say a name. Jessica.
Okay. I mean,
Sounds
it
like a very
doesn't sound,
typical Skype
doesn't
or
sound
stripper
right. I mean,
name.
it sounds pretty. I think you might have made it up.
Yeah? You
yeah.
think I might have
I think
made
you
it
made it up.
All right. Well, you're right. I did make it up. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Oh, the reason why I made this one up is because last time you were like, you wouldn't make one up at the
On the
very
first
beginning.
one.
I thought this one was pretty. I didn't even think about the $2.6 million thing. I probably should have made it like 2 years.
Yeah, and $50
time.
an hour is pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Like, if she had charged like $500 an hour,
Okay.
people still would have done it.
Oh, totally. Especially, it depends on how beautiful she was.
Yeah.
But yeah. Or I could have
Well,
done
I mean, not
$50 a
necessarily
picture.
that either.
I should have done a picture.
Yeah,
maybe.
that
would have
too.
made more sense. But then, yeah, because then you
or
could have
then
multiple
a Skype
pictures.
session or
Yeah.
in real life would cost a lot more.
Yeah.
And all
Actually,
that
did you
jazz.
know? I don't know if you knew this. There was a girl right now on Snapchat who has like this premium Snapchat, and
No.
basically she charges like $50. What was it? $50 a week or something like that to be on her premium, and
Well, there's a lot of things for like
yeah, and they're like,
Patreon. It's
yeah.
like basically you can just like a person will set up a Patreon.
Yep.
And you can subscribe to this much money per month.
per month, yeah, to help
and
them out or
there's
whatever.
tiers, like you get different rewards, and a lot of
Yeah.
girls like do
Use
that. We're
that.
like,
I
ooh,
mean, she
you
was
get access
making,
to my
like-
private Snapchat
Yeah.
for $50 a month.
She was making like,
Or
she
way
made
more,
millions.
or
she
whatever,
made
yeah.
millions,
And
and,
there's-
the IRS actually like
A
went
lot of them
after
have
her.
thousands of patrons too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The IRS went after her for not paying any taxes off of it because it was given.
Yeah,
So like, well,
that's
is
the
she
thing.
making money? Yeah, she is making money.
Yeah, the
So
thing, like the website, Patreon takes a cut of it, and then
Yeah.
the rest goes to the person. And so they have to pay taxes on that.
yeah.
Like
Yep.
actively.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right. So 1-1. Me 1. You 2. You 1. Okay. 1-1. Sounds like
1-1.
that's the name of the guy from Game of Thrones. Okay.
Yeah, the
anyway.
giant.
1-1. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is this guy.
All right. This is
He
the guy.
He had put a song on YouTube, or he's made several songs, but his most notorious one has over 69 million views on it, and it's just known for being hilariously bad.
Okay. It's like
And-
offensive.
No, like he tries to sing and stuff, and it's
Oh. Okay.
horrible.
Okay.
He's just a really bad singer, and he also looks pretty goofy. Like his teeth are like he's got pretty big gaps in his teeth, but but yeah, I mean that's kind of how it is. And his name is Ice JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish. I feel like I've heard that. I mean, you were
You
looking
might
at
have.
me the whole time, so I was like, oh, maybe he's faking it. And then I realized maybe you just know this show that well. I know there's a lot of people that have done some really dumb things on the internet, like the I have a pen. I have an apple. Yeah.
And pineapple apple.
Yeah, exactly.
These dumb songs.
But man, is it fake or is it real? The fact that you have a very specific name, Ice JJ Fish, is kind of like a, I don't know if you make that up. That's pretty good if you made that up, bro. I'm going to go ahead and say, dang it. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it real? Is it fake? Is it real? Let's go ahead and say it's real.
It is real.
Okay, cool. All right, because you were looking at me and I was like, "Is it fake?" You were just coming up with it in your mind. I don't know.
Yeah. So his song "On the Floor" is hilarious.
Okay. You guys, what is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on
Ice
YouTube.
JJ Fish. What is it called? You guys can look it up.
Floor.
Oh, on the floor. On the floor.
Yeah.
Ice JJ Fish. Okay.
Yeah. Ever since I met you, girl.
Oh, that guy. Oh.
Just make my head
Okay. So now I know what we're talking
now
about.
he
I'm
knows what
so
we're
glad you
talking
didn't
about.
sing that. I would have got it immediately. All right, good hold back. Okay. Well, there we go. All right. So my second one. Okay, so this one's pretty short, and it's also not about him being rich. It's about him becoming famous.
Okay.
I decided to put one of these in there. A man by the name of Ryan, we'll just leave it at that, attempted to purchase every single VHS video copy of the movie Speed.
Wait, he tried to buy
Every copy
single
of
copy.
Speed. Okay.
Nope. That's basically
it?
all.
That's
I mean,
all
I can
he's
add
known-
some
he's
other
just
stuff.
known for being
I can
for
add
trying
some
to
other
buy
stuff.
every VHS copy of Speed.
Yes.
I mean, how many?
Thousands of copies.
Yeah, how many? Like,
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm gonna say one thing. He purchased he went to like some thrift stores and stuff like that and just buy every single one. He was obsessed with it.
Okay.
And he bought 30 videos for $1.76 one time.
okay,
30 of those exact videos.
all right.
Yeah. So he just mass buys.
Yeah. I'll say it's real because there's probably someone that does that.
Yep,
I don't
totally.
know.
Ryan.
Okay.
Yep. He goes around literally. Okay, so at first he did it just because he's like, oh, it'd be kind of funny to buy two of the exact same item,
Yeah.
two useless items, and it became an obsession. He was like, dude, I just want to buy every single one of these VHS things. So he has hundreds of thousands of copies. So. Yep, and I don't know how he became famous. People just caught on to it and they're like, what the heck?
don't
Let's
know.
just send him VHSs of Speed.
Yeah.
They're free. So he probably has a ridiculous collection of like just
would-
the whole
dude,
wall.
I would
I'd build
be
my
proud
house
of
out of
that.
VHS
I would be
tapes.
proud of that
Yeah.
if I could do that and get just mass copies of
Yeah.
like of one thing like Speed, where it's like a cheap thing. You find it at a garage sale for 50 cents. You buy it. And then you just add it to your collection. And after you have like several hundred copies,
It'd be pretty impressive.
You can just literally just line your freaking walls.
Yep. So then a girl comes in when you're dating
like,
and
"Hey,
she's like,
baby, you wanna see my-
you want
you
to
wanna
see my Speed collection? Yeah, I got
collection is
hundreds of
Speed."
thousands. Walks into this room, the whole room is just covered in VHS
Yeah,
tapes.
man.
Yep. Got like some of them mounted on walls, like little
Oh, yeah.
frames. Yep. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
right. Number 3 for you.
All right. So mine is about a lottery winner. A guy from Chicago won a lottery ticket. It was what is it? It's it's $1 million.
Okay.
But he wanted to get all of it right away.
Yeah.
And so obviously it cuts it down like a lot rather than in like
It's like 40%.
it's like it's like $425,000. And but after he claimed the ticket, he died the very next day.
Huh.
He didn't even get the money.
Wait, he claimed the ticket. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So wait, he picked up the ticket from a store and then died the next day and he was a winning ticket?
No.
Or he claimed the money.
He got the ticket. He went to claim the money right away.
Oh, okay.
The check was written and sent, but he died before he could get it or cash
Why?
it. Like
don't know.
it says it's like just from like natural causes.
And he became famous because of this.
I mean,
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, it was just an interesting thing you
yeah,
looked
I mean,
up.
it's more the money part.
All right, let's go ahead and say it's true then, because that's probably happened many times.
Yeah. I'm the guy. He. Yeah.
I mean,
it
that
says,
sucks.
Authorities determined his death was of natural causes due to hardened arteries, and didn't conduct an in-depth
I could've seen
autopsy
like a-
since foul play wasn't expected.
I could have seen like
suspected.
a heart attack or something like that. He's so
He's
excited.
46.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That sucks. to be him. Oh, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this.
Oh,
Unless you-
But when a relative pressed for a more thorough autopsy in August, they did an extensive chemical test, and the subsequent result came as a shock. Had actually ingested cyanide.
What the heck? He killed himself,
Yeah.
even though he won the lottery.
So,
Ha.
well, yeah, it says Chicago police are now treating the investigation as a homicide, even though they have not yet revealed if there are
it's
any
forced?
leads in the case.
Homicide is just murder. So
It
somebody
says someone
killed
did
him.
profit off of his $425,000. His winnings were cashed
So they stole
on
the
August
ticket
15th. So his winnings were cashed at some
then.
point.
Okay, so they stole it, and so somebody killed him then. Is that what it is? So it's not
guess.
a suicide.
It
Okay.
must have been.
That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
So somebody found out about it somehow, and we're like,
guess.
okay, this guy has this exact number. It was probably the store clerk, the cashier. He's like,
Could've
I'm
been.
sick of cashiering. I'm gonna take cyanide and stick it in this
Follow this
guy's.
guy home.
Yeah, I'm gonna freaking yeah. Anyway, speaking of lottery, I actually right before this one read a article. This girl had a son. And she claimed that I already told you about this. She claimed that this guy that won $120-some million was the father of her child, and that he has not been paying, the monthly dividend, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And so she's demanding $5 million from him in order to pay for and silence her before she takes it to court. And I think it's just that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's more. And so they had gotten together after she
That's
had
what
the kid.
she says. He says he has no idea what she's talking about. She's like, I'm not going to take a DNA test because I would have to do that for every single person that ever demanded. Basically,
Yeah.
he won this lottery, and she's like, oh, this is I need money. So, take this DNA test, and if it's true, then you owe me money.
Were they together when he got the lottery ticket or anything?
Or
it was just some lady
this is
that
like
he knew.
long time ago.
Okay,
Is what
just
she
some
says.
lady that he knew.
That's what she says.
Okay.
And she's basically, as soon as he won the money, she
Yeah.
said, you know what? You can either, I can either force you to pay me everything you've owed me since, or to be quiet, you just give me $5 million. And he even posted the picture of the text. And he's like, what the heck? These random people are sending me stuff.
But that's the thing, that she can't really do anything about it.
No,
like, even if it goes to court,
Yeah. Well, if she
Nothing
had a
can really be
DNA
done.
test,
then I guess they'd force a
DNA test, right?
well, yeah, they would force it. And I think with the thing, the thing that she was talking about, basically they like slept together and then broke up the next day.
Okay.
And then she became pregnant off of that. And she's saying that you owe me all this money now.
okay.
And I don't know. All right, whatever. Anyway, my turn. Okay. Oh, so the very first thing that I see is like a one-word description of it. It says poop. So this is an interesting
Nice.
one. So I don't have a ton of information on this one. This one guy made it rich, made rich from this thing. A man decided to advertise that he would pick up dog poop,
Okay.
and so he became a millionaire off of picking up dog poop.
Like, where he lives or anything? Like, location?
I think in California.
Okay.
Let's just say California.
I mean, I could see maybe starting a business that's focused around it, but
Literally, the whole thing is him picking up dog poop.
just one guy.
That I know of.
Okay. It doesn't. I don't think so. Because it seems. I don't know. I don't know how that could really become.
A big business.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could see maybe how it could become a business, but not like
$1 million
people talking
business.
about it.
Okay. So is that your final answer? No.
I think no.
Okay, it is an actual true thing.
Okay, it is.
I don't know how. I found it for a second. And I lost it. But yeah, he made, I forget how much money, but he made a crap load of money just picking up people's dog poop. Like he would follow
Wow.
them. I don't really know. I
Yeah,
wish I
that
could have
seems
found it
weird,
again.
too.
And he would
it
just
might just be like, he goes like to people's houses and in
and
their
picks
yard
up dog
and picks
poop.
up
Yeah,
all their poop.
all day. And he made a crap load of money
I
from
can
it.
see it. I can see
Yeah.
it.
So, all right. Hey, I went ahead
Hey.
now. All right. Now I just can't feel
We
the
just-
next one.
Okay, should we just do it as in like if we get one wrong, then we get like a point, and that's like a negative point?
Do you want to do a negative point? I just didn't do a point, period.
I mean,
you're counting it up anyway.
It would be the same thing.
Okay,
Same
well,
way.
it's just
Less-
more work for me,
less
bro.
things to keep track of, okay?
It's more work for me, though.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
It's fine.
All
I
right.
got one wrong. I
Where
didn't
we
make
at?
it.
We're at 3. Okay, after this one, we'll do the weekly
Okay.
dealie. What are we at? We're at 24 minutes, so we're good time. Okay, go ahead.
I'm on number 4 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
okay.
on number 4 after
Okay.
this, and then we'll do
All right. So
the weekly thing, whatever.
okay. So this is about Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, you telling me
Soldier
about this?
Boy. Yeah. He
True.
is a he is a rapper.
Yep. All right, Soldier Boy. Sounds like
okay.
a rapper.
Yeah. And well, it was like way back in like 2001 or 2 or 3 or something
Okay.
like that. And yeah, with his great song "Crank That Soldier Boy."
Crank that, Soldier Boy. Crank that, Soldier Boy. All right, and
And that's how he got
that's
famous.
that's the only information you can give me. So he's a rapper named Soldier Boy who made a song and sang a song called "Crank That, Soldier Boy," and
Yeah.
because of it became famous.
Yes, and then he's kind of made some music since then. Another great song.
So it was a one-hit wonder.
Another great hit called "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
Kiss Me Through the Phone. And so basically it's a one-hit wonder then. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Man, you're making that's a difficult one to like, because there's a lot of one-hit wonders. Like I said, the Pineapple Pen song made millions.
Oh, yeah.
Millions upon millions. Same with, all the like Gangnam Style, and I mean that's
Yeah.
like one of the most viewed videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's kind of unfair. Let's go ahead and you asked me about. I mean, that's kind of cheating, but you did ask me about it earlier. So, have you heard of Soldier Boy? Unless you just made up the name of the song, which is then you're lying, but with some truth.
I mean,
Wow. Okay. I can't fail this one. I go ahead by one. Let's go ahead and say true.
okay, yeah, it's true.
Okay.
See,
cool.
I don't know. I like finding more of just like
Interesting things?
pieces
Yeah.
rather than stuff that would like be hard to tell if it's true or
That's
not.
the
Just
point of
like
this.
interesting stuff.
All right. Whatever.
yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also had a recent controversy on where he claimed to have made, or not made, he's releasing a video game console called the Soldier Game console.
Soldier Game.
And there's two of them. There's the Soldier Game console and the Soldier Game handheld.
Okay.
And basically it was just
A phone.
a really crappy like Chinese emulator.
Okay.
So where it would just play old emulator games where it just and it's complete.
It's a start, bro. It's the next level
And it's-
Microsoft.
But that's the thing is like it's those are illegal. 'Cause,
Oh.
Like you can't just make Nintendo games and all that stuff without
without
licensing
getting
them.
copyright. Yeah.
Without
you can
getting
make your own
copyrights to 'em.
game, but you can't make it
Yeah.
based off of a specific
You
person's.
can't make something that just has
Yeah, that's-
all of the
yeah.
old Nintendo and
Components, yeah,
PlayStation
components.
games on it
Yeah.
with
Well, it's
no
like the guy that
copyrights and
it's
stuff.
like the guy that
And-
mixes a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and he sells them for $500 a piece because they can play both
has
games.
both softwares
It's so
together.
cool. It is really cool. Yeah, both chips.
I mean that's fine though.
yeah,
That's
because you're
okay.
mixing the two. But he sells them for like $500 a piece. But
Yeah,
that's
but like
both games right there, both consoles.
But and then they're also like you can get one on Amazon or like basically the exact same one for like $70 or $80, and
Okay.
then he's trying to sell them for like $300.
Yeah, frick that.
And then and he made this whole thing where he's like, man, it's super successful. I'm great, and the next one's coming out, and it came out like the next like 2 weeks later.
Oh, okay.
Then next Soldier Game console, and
So it sounds like
but now it's gone from his store because. He's been like tweeting and stuff where it's like, no, they can't do anything about it. It's not me. Like, they can't press charges or anything because it's totally illegal.
It's
And
your
it's
creation.
not. But I don't think he'll ever get any like punishment for it or anything because he's technically not making it. The Chinese company that he's buying him from is making it.
Yeah, but
'Cause
he's selling
it's
it based
legal.
off of himself.
Yeah, well,
That's his own product.
He just slapped his name on it.
That's still copyright.
Yeah, but I mean,
Unless he got it from, unless he like went to the company and asked them if he wanted a partnership or something like that. They'd be
yeah,
fine.
they probably did.
Okay. All right.
Or well, I mean, not the company. He went to the people who made the emulator consoles.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's
All right. Next one.
okay.
All right, here we go. This is the last one before we do the Gerald's Weekly.
Yeah.
Common Sense of the Week. Ooh, okay, so here we go. All right, a man by the name of Alex advertised a blank slate on a website called $1 Million Homepage, where he sold one pixel for $1 in a 1,000 by 1,000 pixel blank page. Businesses would purchase and place advertisements on them.
Yeah, so I've heard of this one.
And it is real.
Okay.
So
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty cool.
The whole page just plastered with
yeah.
thousands of advertisements.
It's literally whatever.
Yeah. That's a guaranteed $1 million right there. If you have a
How many is that?
1,000 pixels by 1,000 pixels.
Is it? Oh, okay.
It's 1,000 by
Yeah,
1,000.
it's 1,000 by 1,000
And so every
pixel
single pixel
web
is
page,
$1.
Yeah, and
So-
then tons of companies have bought like big banners.
They get
taking
big
up
sections.
several
Yep.
thousand pixels.
Yep.
But
Several, yeah, it wouldn't be thousands, it'd be several pixels. Several thousand couldn't be thousand because it's all the whole slate is 1,000 by 1,000.
so it's 1 million pixels.
Oh, okay, you're right. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. Okay, so yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's such a simple idea. Why can't why didn't I think of it?
It did it. It completely
worked.
sold out.
It sold out really fast.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see if I can find the thing.
I'm
here
sure
real
you can
quick.
actually go to the web
Here's a
page.
picture.
It's probably
you guys
still
can
up.
look it up.
let me see if it's still
On
up.
Best Life Online, it is number one. It says by selling pixels in 2005, Alex registered $1milliondollarhomepage.com, a 1,000 by 1,000 pixel blank slate.
Yep, here it is.
He sold off each pixel for $1 a piece. Many companies bought by the dozens and parked ads on top, and within a few months became a millionaire. Ultimately used his profits to launch Calm, the popular sleep and meditation app, which I've heard of. And if you want to follow the two's footsteps, start by mastering the 10 ways to focus better during meditation. All right, that's just an advertisement.
Here it is. Like you can still go to it now.
Look it up.
$1milliondollarhomepage.com, and then
It's
there
just
it is.
massively
It's just
clustered.
like people just put their face on it.
Pixeloodles. That's a big one. Free hosting,
And I think
absentee,
you can.
tab
all
marks.
of these are links too. You can click on them and make links.
Maybe.
Like, use this link to get $25 free. Like if you hover over
Yeah.
them, it'll tell you what it is.
Coupons. Like some of them are so small you can't even read them.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Ochre,
some like.
Diet, FN. That's just it. It's FH.
Oh man, there's one called Japan's Sexiest.
Japan's
Japan's
sexiest.
most beautiful girls and guys.
All right. There's just one that's a euro sign. It's just E.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some of
There's
these
a
guys
couple-
just bought out. I mean, how much money is that? That
Donna-
one big. See that big one? There's like one with it's like 9 blocks, 9 squares. That's like the largest one in this whole thing.
Yeah.
How much
G2.
was that?
That's probably a lot.
Very expensive. Oh yeah, we're gonna buy.
It's an ad for another thing, basically a knockoff of this homepage. It says rentpixelads.com.
Ah. Okay.
And same with this one.
Women
and there's a couple other ones
There's
that are
women
like,
yeah. Okay.
Man, where did I
Mortgage.
see it?
All right. Well, that's pretty cool. You guys definitely check that out. It'll be pretty sick. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do Gerald's Common Sense of the Week. Woo! Number 8. Yeah. So here we go. And, I actually have one of these right above me around this corner somewhere, and I'm considering it. So, Common Sense of the Week. Here we go.
Okay.
Do not throw a shoe at a spider on the ceiling.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty good.
I mean, don't
common
stand
sense.
underneath it and throw it at there.
Yeah, exactly. I actually have one above here. I was like, ooh, where's my shoes? I don't know. Test it out. Yep. So, very
I
simple.
mean, yeah.
Just it's the truth.
Don't let it fall on your face.
Don't let it hit you. Don't be an idiot and throw anything at all up to hit a spider when you're directly below it. No matter how scared you are of the spider, you'll be scared of the shoe or whatever hits you afterwards because that's going to hurt. Yep. All right. Cool. What are we at? We're at 31. We're going pretty quick. Pretty quick. Yeah. Might be a shorter one. All right. So you were right on that one, right? Because you said you saw it. Okay.
yes.
So it's 4-3 right now. Heck yeah, I'm beating you. All right.
So, this one is about a girl that goes by the name of Bad Baby.
Bad Baby.
And it's spelled BHAD BHABI.
This girl doesn't know how to spell.
Bad Baby.
Doesn't know how to spell at all.
She was on Dr. Phil.
Oh. Is this the
And-
Cash Me Outside girl? This is not Cash Me Outside.
I mean,
it
it might be.
Catch me outside. She made millions off of that.
Oh, I mean, she makes music.
And
Really?
actually,
So it is
like,
a girl then? So
yeah.
it's true. Okay.
Yeah.
She makes music. She's actually been signed by Atlantic Records.
That's so stupid.
And she's 14.
All because she was really, really. Did you know that when you're with Dr. Phil, there's a certain couple like criteria you need to follow. You're not supposed to look at him in the eyes, like stare at him in the eyes. You're not supposed to do that. There's some other things. So when she like fought back, it was like a pretty big deal. Normally they fight back, they fight each other, not against Phil. Phil's like a whole nother level above them. But she was like, "Catch me outside, catch me outside."
Catch
Did
me
you
outside,
know-
how about that?
I don't know the exact amount of money.
Man.
You probably have it written down or something like that. But she was when she shortly after, she was charging fan meetups, and it was like $20,000 a meetup.
Really?
Where she would meet a group of people for a couple hours, and they'd hang out and they'd take photos and stuff like that. But she became really rich off of that.
Well, there.
You know, her family's like, "Bro, keep up being a little bit of a, bitch, be with an itch."
So there was another one. There's another girl that's kind of similar to that. That goes by Whoa Vicky.
Whoa, Vicky. That's like a knockoff Cash Me Outside girl.
She acts extremely black, and she
Is white?
says that she's black.
Oh, so she identifies as black
and
then.
she's very white.
Okay.
Well, not very white. She's white, but she talks like a black person.
Is she trying to identify as
No.
Okay, because there's a guy
But
that's
she's like, oh man, I always knew I was black, and just like,
yeah. So she
whatever.
identifies as black then.
Okay, but these two like are not friends.
Oh.
There's actually footage of
Popularity
them fighting,
rivalry.
of actually like legit fighting.
Oh dang. Okay.
And then like Lil Tay, have you heard of Lil Tay
Nope.
at all? Okay, she's a 9-year-old girl who became famous on Instagram because of she would
The
just
fight?
like
Or
she would use a lot of language and she would just flex on people or on like whoever was watching, pretty much like to the camera.
like flex her like what? What do you
Like
mean
flex as in like
Explain it to the
show how much money she has. Like, yo, I got so much money. I got all this money in these cars. Look at these cars over here. You know,
And they were like real cars or like
yeah.
they were like okay.
like she was actually like in a Bentley, just
Oh,
like
dang.
or in like a
She's
mansion.
9 years old.
It's because it turns out that it's because her mom was a
That
real
was
estate.
water. That was water. That was not a fart.
Her mother's a real estate agent.
Uh-huh.
And so all of like her clients' houses and stuff, like just empty houses,
She was just
they'd go
going
there.
in them?
And her brother was actually kind of behind it and telling her what to say and all this.
I see. She made money
But
off
she
of
was
it.
like, oh, I can get. And she's 9 years old.
And she's making millions.
And yeah, and she's like flexing all this money and stuff. And then she was famous for like a few months and then just dropped off the face of the
Yeah,
earth.
she made money off of it. Who cares now?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I don't even give a crap anymore.
But she was there like when these other two chicks were fighting. And
Okay.
stuff.
It's kind of like the guy that does. There's just when you get rich off of stupid things, like the kid that on YouTube that rates toys.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah,
Ryan's
and he's-
Toys
yeah,
reviews.
Ryan's
he
Toys
doesn't
reviews.
rate toys. They literally his
That's what
parents
it's supposed to say.
Yeah,
That's
his
what he
parents-
says.
are just exploiting him for money.
Oh, totally. He's making millions off of it too.
Oh yeah, they're making lots of money.
Lots of money off of a kid that doesn't probably know. All he knows is he's getting more toys.
Yep.
And he's like, I don't care. Just listen to what Daddy says, and I'll make some. Exploiting your kids to the internet is not a good idea.
No. Well, there's recently a thing where a blogger, like her daughter recently came into like I think it was 4th grade or something, and they got her a laptop for Christmas. And her daughter just started like Googling like her mom's name or something, and she found her mom's blog where she talked about her daughter all the time, and her daughter did not know about it at all.
And she
came and she was like, "What is this? What are you doing? I don't want this. Don't stop doing this. Don't write blog posts about me."
And what was the mom like?
And then basically, and then the mom
was it
wrote an
popular?
article. The mom wrote an article called my daughter asked me to stop blogging about her, but I can't, or something like that, or like,
So was it like-
here's why I can't, or
Was
something
it
dumb like
popular,
that.
or was it like?
I don't know if it was crazy popular. I think it had some audience to
Okay,
it though.
because my mom did that for Cheyenne, because Cheyenne had some really, really stupid little kid. I mean, like it's just typical little kid comments, and it was funny.
Well, I was just talking about like an actual blog website though, and like
Yeah.
Okay.
Just talking about growing up and like her daughter's problems and stuff, like discussing it openly to the internet.
That's kind of that's privacy right there.
Yeah,
That's kind of a
and
privacy
she's
issue.
like, I don't
yeah,
like
you wouldn't
this.
want that. I wouldn't want everybody, especially how old was she?
I don't know.
Like,
well,
she's probably in her teens then if she was saying don't talk about it.
No, she in the 4th grade.
Oh.
She's in 4th grade.
So
They
what is
just
that,
got her a laptop
10?
for Christmas.
10 or 9. Around there. 8?
Yeah, like 10 probably.
Okay.
10 or
All right.
11 maybe.
All right. So, next one. A man by the name of Jacob Autori sold multiple paintings for about $1 million a piece, and these paintings literally were a wall with a painting of a wall with a painting.
I mean, if it's good. I mean, as long as it looks good.
with walls and paintings.
I mean, as long as it looks good. I mean, sure, you could call it art. It's better than a lot of just like paint splatter.
Well, especially
stuff.
because nowadays, I mean, it's literally
Just
proven,
abstract paint splatter stuff.
literally proven that when something is expensive, people want to buy it. So, like for
No
instance,
matter what it is.
there was a I forget what it's called. It's like almost like Ross. It was a secondary clothing designer or whatever, and he took his same clothes and put a ridiculous price. So instead of like $50 that they had him, he was selling them for 500. And see how many people went and bought him. And he actually sold out almost really
Well, that's
fast.
why-
Because everybody's like, oh, it's just
That's
it's
why-
money, it's quality. No, it's the
That's
same
why
exact thing.
Gucci and Supreme make so much
Supreme,
money.
yep. Supreme Off-White or whatever, yeah. Or Off-White is part of Supreme.
It's Nike.
Okay, yeah.
Off-Whites are Nike shoes. But yeah, Supreme is the only reason that people go crazy for it is because it's super expensive and it's very limited.
I mean, I bet there is
so
some
people
good
go
quality.
and wait in line. I'm sure it's decent quality.
yeah,
but
let's say
people go
Beats.
and wait in line for days at a time for them and go spend hundreds of dollars on a sweatshirt or
Yeah.
something. And it's
Well, it's the same thing like Beats. I read a thing. It was like Beats cost like $15 to make or something.
sure
Like $20
Beats by
to
Dre
make. But
are-
the thing is the name.
They're
it's
severely
a name
overpriced,
brand.
yeah.
It's a name brand. They're $500. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, personally, I like Skull Candy. I think they make amazing headphones, and I think they're decent price too. $50, and I used it for an entire like 2 years. And
Yeah.
I dropped it on the ground, and my ground is concrete, and that's where they broke.
yeah.
But anyway, what do you say? True or false?
I mean,
Do I need to repeat it, or you got it?
What was it again?
Okay, so a man by the name of Jacob Autori sold multiple paintings for $1 million a piece.
A painting of a door.
The painting of the
a-
wall of a painting of a wall.
Oh yeah, I could easily do that.
So true?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Totally
it's false.
true.
I made
That's
it up.
false? All
I
right.
made it
All
up.
right.
I thought it was
Hey,
pretty
look
good
at that.
right there.
I
That's
mean,
an option,
it's
guys.
Totally,
Yeah, it's totally believable.
totally believable.
It's the same thing with like the when you told me the one hit wonder, and if it was fake, dude, I'd have been like, that's hard.
I mean, people have gone to art galleries and stuff, and one person
Red dot.
took glasses and set it on the floor next, like by the wall in an empty spot, and people started like taking pictures of it and stuff.
You know,
Like
This is
thinking
the-
of it as art. It's literally
This
a pair of
is-
glasses sitting on the floor.
this is the problem with art nowadays and art people that are rich. And actually, we talked about this in school. People tend to art. They think abstract art is better when people do not understand what it means because they feel uppity, like they feel high above them. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't understand the culture of this red dot in the middle of a white canvas. It obviously means this,
you don't understand
this.
what it represents.
They're
You're
making
not
it up.
cultured enough.
Yeah, they're making it up because they want to feel above whoever. That's
Yeah.
why I forget who the artist was. I think Robert Frost made
Mm-hmm.
poems, and he's famous for the. Have you ever heard the poem called "The Road Not Taken"? It's basically about there's a path to the right, there's a path to the left, and the right is paved, the left is over like grown over a little bit.
Okay.
And it's the secondary meaning is you have the right, you have the path that everybody wants you to follow in life, like your job, and you have the career that you want that might be a little hard to get. But basically, he was criticized because his stuff was too relatable to other people. And so some of his later stuff, some of his later poems are really, really abstract and hard to comprehend. And that's where the poem critics really like
I mean,
because that's hard to understand.
So elitist.
Yeah.
Or it's just like, this is stupid. You
You can
made it so
understand
that
it.
most people actually understand what it's trying to say.
That's what literature's for.
How dumb is that?
How dumb is that? Some typical person that doesn't even read can understand this.
I mean, I guess that's kind of like being mad at, like, say, Fortnite, where They're like,
It's casual.
you made this game that is accessible to the maximum amount of people.
Free.
You're
and
stupid.
Fun and PUBG
Well,
for
because
the
there's
win.
people that do that in
Yeah, I know.
tons of things where they actively, when they have found a niche that they like, that they'll actively push people out. Where they're like, no, this is
I'm
our
special.
exclusive club.
I'm special.
You're not allowed. We don't
Yep.
want this to get popular because I want this to be my little thing.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's so stupid.
That's
Why?
pretty. It's pretty selfish. It's a pride thing, or not a selfish thing. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want other people to experience my feelings because I'm special,
Yeah.
and you're not special when everyone else can feel the exact same thing as you.
Yeah. You're not special when when lots of other people like the same things.
All right. So we're on 6 now.
6. Okay. 6 for me.
Yep.
Okay. So it's this guy called Salt Bay.
Salt Bay.
Salt Bay.
Okay.
And he has a famous internet video where he has a knife. He's like a restaurant guy. And he has a knife and he like slices meat in a very like weird way.
Eccentric way.
And then
yeah.
and then he has like salt when he like sprinkles it by like dribbling it onto his like forearm and spreading it over the meat.
Okay.
And that's people just blew up over that.
You know, it's totally could be true. That's just. I don't know if you'd make that up though. Although you did last time, you did make up the wall one. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. I could. Some people are dumb. Okay, I could totally say it. I'm gonna say it's true.
Okay. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Or is it a video on YouTube?
Yeah.
You can watch?
It's on. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
He's a
All yours are
Turkish
real, dude.
guy.
I'm just gonna say your next one's real too.
So, what? Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's like Nusret
Nishwit.
Gökçe or something.
Okay.
Or like, I don't even know.
So basically,
But
he has an eccentric way of cutting
he
meat.
owns a
Is it like a hibachi
chain of
grill?
he owns a chain of steakhouses.
Okay, it's a steakhouse. Okay. And he just does it in a weird way.
And yeah, basically he does
Okay,
it in a
okay.
very weird way. And where that's what he does. He suavely cuts meat and like sprinkles salt and stuff.
Off
and
his
he's
elbow.
got like a white shirt with this super deep V-neck and like
Okay.
the round sunglasses.
He's probably buff as
And he's
heck.
like, he's very buff, and he's like,
Okay. Look at me, I'm so cool.
and it's
Specialty.
it's very funny to watch.
Okay. All right. So you can look it up on YouTube. You can look it up
but
on
yeah.
YouTube. All right. Next one.
Okay.
Do you have anything else to say about that one?
Nah, that's it.
All right, so my next one you might know. But anyway, a man by the name of Chris registered a domain name called pizza.com.
Okay.
He originally charged a yearly price of about $20 for the domain, but eventually, when he realized it was a big
Yeah,
deal,
pizza.com.
sold
That's huge.
the domain for $2.6 million
To what?
to whoever the highest bidder was.
Pizza Hut?
I don't know. Whoever the highest bidder was.
2.6 million. That doesn't seem like that much.
This was, I don't know how long
guess-
ago this was. Probably a long time.
I
'Cause you have
suppose-
to,
yeah,
to
if-
get pizza.com. Yeah. I mean, that's
yeah,
a
to
pretty,
get pizza.com, it would have probably been late 90s.
way back then.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And then he probably sold it a couple of years later. And he's like, I'm getting lots of money out of this.
well, back then,
And even though
2.6 is still a lot.
It's still a lot. But if he would have waited longer, he
if
totally
he
would have
would've-
gotten way
he-
more for
oh, yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. He could have waited until Pizza Hut was, I mean, it was already big.
Yeah.
But now it's
Yeah.
massive.
I'm going to say it's true.
Yeah.
It is true. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He registered it. It was like a big auction as soon as people freaked out. Let me see if I can find the exact thing with it. But yeah, it was a pretty, I mean, same with a lot of domain names. You just get a lucky domain name and for people that don't know what a domain name is, basically you own a title in the URL. You own that because you're the first one to have it. And so they sell that to other people.
Okay.
So they can get it. Let me see. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Anyway, you can go ahead with yours. You got that one right. I'm
Okay.
trying to find it.
So, my last one is about this
It's your
girl.
last one? Hold on. Oh, it is
Okay.
7. You're right. Sorry. Go ahead.
This girl named Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
And,
Sorry, hold on. Can I cut you off here?
Okay.
So, shut up. Mom, talk. Okay, so it says here, registered potentially URLs at a low cost and result a serious uptick when buyers come along are not uncommon. What's uncommon, unprecedented even, is netting $2.6 million for a single address, which is what Chris Clark earned when he sold Pizza.com in 2008.
Oh wow, 2008.
Clark originally purchased the URL for $20 in 1994.
Yep.
So he did wait.
So he held on to it for a long time.
A long time. Yep. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Okay, so it's person. She was the most popular person on MySpace,
Okay.
and then went on to have a reality show.
Ooh. What's her name? Am I allowed to ask her name?
Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
I mean, that's like her stage name. It's not obviously not her real
So
name.
basically,
but-
she was popular on MySpace, and she decided to make a reality show
Yeah.
before MySpace went down. Because
Yeah.
of all the perverts and the
Yeah.
pedophiles that used it. I never even used a MySpace. My dad was like, do not get MySpace.
yeah, I was past MySpace before, or
Facebook
MySpace,
came out.
MySpace was
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Facebook was the
before
big
I
deal.
was around, yeah, and then Facebook was big, and then we got
And
Facebook.
everybody has
and then I
Facebook.
couldn't have Facebook till I was 13. You know.
I couldn't till I was 12. Beat ya. Anyway. Okay, so, man, you have to have one fake one in there, but I bet this one's real just to throw me off. Tila Tequila. Let's go ahead and say it's real.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
You didn't.
so-
All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, it's more, for me, it's less about the game. It's more about finding interesting things.
Says the one that's losing 73
Exactly.
right now.
Exactly.
Okay. You're going to love the next one I have.
So, she was, I think she was actually born. She was born in Singapore.
Okay.
And then yeah, she became very popular on MySpace. Then she she was offered the opportunity to star in her own reality TV series. Oh, and it's a bisexual themed dating show called A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. And it went for
I know why it's popular
and it
now.
went for 2 seasons on MTV.
If you want to be famous, you know what? Hey, you know what we should do? Okay, so I am a transgender bisexual, identify as a pizza. Now let's become a multi-millionaire, podcast here. Basically, you want to become popular, you just have to go as a bisexual.
Yeah. Well, and then
That's
later
pretty hypocritical.
and then later, like she, all right. Actually, this was before MySpace, I think.
Okay.
She was featured in like numerous like men's magazines and stuff like that. But
Yawn. I hope I got you guys the yawn.
but she's also now known for being a bit of a crazy person.
Oh, well, makes sense.
Because like she's a flat earther.
Oh, dude, she's doing it for views. It's anything for views. I guarantee it. She's just saying whatever
She's a
gets
flat
the
earther,
most views
and
possible.
There was a point where, she posted an article on her website in 2013 called "Why I Sympathize with Hitler Part 1."
My God.
Like, holy crap! And just like different like kind of pro-Hitler stuff.
So anything that's crazy.
And then in 2016, she tweeted that
Donald Trump
your
was Hitler.
favorite person, Ben Shapiro, should be, quote, gassed and sent back to Israel.
Because he's a Jew. That's so dumb. That's so bad. My God.
Oh, okay. And then she later posted, there are only 2 things in this world for which I would gladly sacrifice my own life. The
death
destruction
of Ben
of all Jews and the preservation of the white race.
Okay, so
You know what will help Asians earn respect? An Asian version of Adolf Hitler. I want that person to be me. I want to save the world from this Zionist disease.
she said she was a.
What?
That is a mix, though. She said she was a bisexual, and now she's going into Hitler. And I mean, like, nowadays, she said she was with a bisexual show or something like that earlier.
Yeah, bisexual as in like
like multiple, like men and female.
yeah, liking men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What does that have to do with Hitler?
That doesn't mix with Hitler. That's the problem.
How does that not-
Nowadays, anybody. Okay, this is what it is. If you're a liberal, you're gonna blame everything.
That wasn't anything.
That you're gonna
that-
say anything's like Hitler, but if you're also bisexual and then you're also with Hitler, that doesn't make sense. I just
But
mix
Hitler
it.
wasn't against that at all.
Well, they say Hitler was like gay too. I don't know. He was against anything that was like. I mean, he was a master race. I don't know if he was against
think
gay.
that was any.
He could have been. I don't know. That's just like the most. That's the number one call for when a liberal's angry. Trump's like Hitler.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that's.
Okay. Well, she's crazy. We'll just
yeah,
leave it at that.
she's a-
So you
she
said
is-
you told me she was crazy at first. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it was that far.
Yeah.
There was a there was a guy who named his son Adolf Hitler,
Oh yeah.
and they were arrested for like 9 years
Yeah.
in jail because of
Well,
it.
I mean, okay, so there was. Yeah, well, like here it says in 2012, she checked into rehab after having reportedly almost died from an attempted suicide by overdosing. And this incident caused her to be hospitalized from a brain aneurysm. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty crazy.
And okay,
She's cray-cray.
so apparently this was in March when this happened. She completed her rehab treatment in April 5th.
Okay.
So not even a month later, she was already out of rehab. So like
She's still crazy. She's still all tons of crazy. All kinds of crazy.
Okay, here and then in March 2018, she said she was neither lesbian nor bisexual, only pretended to be in order to create ratings for the reality show.
Exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said.
Okay.
For views. Okay.
And
Anyway.
she also made music.
All right.
But yeah, she had a band and stuff
So
like that.
she's a crazy person that did a lot of things.
Yes, she's a very
All right.
crazy person.
So the final one. I'm glad this is the final one too, because this is pretty good. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. A man named Doll made
boy.
a rock with a smiley face on it. He then advertised it as a pet that
sold
could
it?
never die and sold it for $1 a piece. Within a year, he sold $1 million. You already
Yep.
know it then.
Yeah.
All right. So
I've
soon
definitely
shall
heard of
I
this.
see it. This is pretty sick.
Yeah.
So, the perfect pet,
Dude,
according
just
to Gary
selling
Dahl,
pet rocks.
according to Gary Dahl, would never need to be fed or walked. It would never require a trip to the vet or groomer, and it would never ever die. Certainly, no cats nor dogs fulfill these rigid requirements, but a rock does. So, in 1975, Dahl actually ran with this idea and started selling rocks for pets. He sold each one at $1 profit margin. Within a year, he had sold more than 1 million units, making him a bona fide multimillionaire.
Wow.
And it's a rock with a smiley face. It's got little eyes. It's got little eyelashes.
Okay.
It's a smooth rock.
Okay, so there, that reminded me of something where, this is nuts. Okay, so
Why didn't I think of that?
this guy
Idea.
started a Kickstarter, a
Kickstarter?
crowdfunding campaign, or
Okay.
a crowdfunding thing, titled Potato Salad.
Potato
And the
salad.
description says, "I'm making potato salad,"
Okay.
and it's created by this dude named Zach.
Is it a
And-
meme?
Okay, so it's just nuts because it was a $10 goal and it just says basically I'm just making potato salad. I haven't decided what kind yet, and it's a $10 goal. People caught on and just went nuts with it. It's had almost 7,000 backers, and it's raised $55,000.
Huh.
Because just as a meme, pretty much, this dude says, "I'm making potato salad." He started a Kickstarter to make potato salad for $10, and people just like
Bought
gave
mass.
him money, and then like pledge $1. With your help, we'll be on our way to a successful potato salad. You'll get a thank you posted to our website, and I will say your name out loud while making the potato salad.
So while he's making, he's going, Jeffrey, Bob, Jim.
Pledge 2 or more. Receive a photo of me making the potato salad.
Whoa. That's so dumb.
$3
Why did I
or more.
think of that?
$3 or more. Receive a bite of the potato salad.
What?
A photo and a thank you.
One bite. So it comes with a spoon and it's got
Yeah.
like a little.
$5 or more is the deluxe package.
Come
Choose
with
a
your own potato
salad appropriate ingredient to add to the potato salad.
Mustard.
Receive a bite of the
Okay.
potato salad and all the previous things.
Okay, mustard.
And then there's a $10 one,
An
a $20
ultra,
one, 25,
mega,
35. Oh, there's
super.
a lot. Okay. So then the next one, $10
Get your
one,
own potato
platinum.
salad.
Hang out in the kitchen with me while I make the potato salad.
How many people would be in that kitchen then? I bet quite a few.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's not even true.
$20, receive a potato salad themed haiku written by me. Your name will be carved into a potato that will be used in the potato salad.
So carve it and then you
A
smash it
signed
up.
jar of mayonnaise. The potato salad recipe.
What the heck?
Oh man, you'll receive a potato salad themed hat along with the bite of the potato salad.
And then all the other stuff. $25 for that.
I would want the potato salad.
I want a potato salad themed hat for
$25? Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm a potato salad.
Yeah, 289 people did that pledge.
Which one? The one? The $25 one?
The hat one. The $25 one. Okay.
See,
There's
they
a
get
t-shirt one.
$50.
A
or something.
recipe book with potato salad recipes inspired by each country.
My God.
Receive
Why didn't we think of
It's
that?
so funny though.
Why didn't we think of
It's
that?
crazy.
It's just so simple.
And then
I'm making
after
cookies.
It started like okay, so update. So the first update was we did it.
We made potato salad.
Stretch goals. If I reach $35, I'll make 4 times as much potato salad. I know $40 isn't 4 times, but you guys have earned it.
Yeah, no, $40 not 4 times.
Isn't 4 times 10? $75 pizza party. $100. I will try 2 different potato salad recipes.
He will
Update
try.
to number 2. Okay. And then and then he got an article written about him. After that, and then update 3. Wow, you guys.
This is
Kept
crazy.
going. $250. Better mayonnaise. $300. Call a chef to get a better recipe.
So basically,
Made the news again.
Okay.
Stretch goals. $1,000. I'll do a live stream of potato salad making.
this guy is
There's
just
so
sitting
much stuff.
behind.
It's
this guy is
crazy.
sitting behind a computer, and he's making potato salad, and he's getting all these things, and he's basically just putting anything he can to continue it, keep going. I'll make a video.
Hey,
I will.
he's like, hey,
it's working.
Yeah,
it's working very
And
well.
It went way past like the last update. The last stretch goal for the last update was $3,000, and it's at 55,000. Or no, I guess there's 32 updates. What's the most recent one? Was in, and it looks like he actually made good on all of the pledges and stuff too. Like he's actually making cookbooks and T-shirts and hats, where a lot of Kickstarters. They start that,
Fake it.
and they just take the money, and they're like, "Oh, we're working on it," and then a year later they'll be like, "All right, well, we abandoned it."
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
And then there's videos here of like
Okay.
it looks like behind the scenes of just like what they've been doing, what's been going on. It's crazy.
Hey, you know what? Who said you can't be a millionaire?
It's so.
All right.
Oh,
well, let's
man.
go ahead and end this thing.
All
Okay.
right.
So first off, before we do that, I have one. Have you ever seen the meme called "I can has cheeseburger"?
Well,
It's a cat
that's
meme.
literally like from 2005.
Yeah, it's a cat meme. It's a man
Yeah.
who created the meme, made $10 million off of it.
Really?
Made
Did
$10
he-
million
did he
off the massive
copyright it?
amounts of shares. No, he made that much money.
Okay.
People were sharing it so much, he made that much money. I can has cheeseburger. It's just
It's so weird.
memes are 2008. This is the life of now.
But that's the thing, though. They have such short shelf lives.
They
now.
do.
They
Well,
go so much faster.
I
They
don't
get
know though.
stale. So like,
Same with have you seen the baby with like the like he shows the baby with the fist
yeah,
down?
that was
That's
like
still,
from 2011.
That's still a big thing, and it was actually all just a baby
I don't-
who just made a sandcastle.
not if
It's not as
you're-
big as it was.
Not if you're up to date.
I don't know.
Really.
I think it's still pretty big.
it
Anyway,
was
either
also-
way, you still make enough money off of it. Just make a
But-
good meme.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that one of the ones that I looked at was the overly photogenic guy where he's running a marathon and they take a picture and he's like, oh, like all pretty and looking and stuff, and he actually like, and so that was another one. But now they're so much shorter. Like Uganda Knuckles, that lasted for a week maybe before it
I don't
got
know.
old. They did surgery on a grape was about 2 days.
What was it called?
It's called They Did Surgery on a Grape, whereas basically
A grape opened up.
no, okay, the meme wasn't really that weird. It was basically that different people and stuff have said like, oh, they did surgery on a grape. They put the caption on there, and then people have just screenshotted it and then put another caption somewhere else, like all over it. So there's like, it just says they did surgery on a grape like 10 different times. So, because it's been like transferred from Twitter to Facebook to Instagram to YouTube, like all these different places. And it's basically just kind of showing how crappy like the resharing, some of the like reposting community is. But it's pretty funny.
All right. Well, we are at the 1
hour
hour 4
3.
mark. This is gonna be a shorter one. We normally run at. We normally are like hour 17.
Yeah,
that's like normal. But hey, it worked. All right.
We have yet to
struggle
not make an hour.
Yeah,
so we're still good.
Every single time we're like, man, well, actually, towards the beginning of when we started, we're like, man, we're not going to be able to make an hour off this. We're going to have all these things.
Maybe half an hour, and then we have all this backup stuff that we never get to.
We never use. We're just pushing it for the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Again, we not apologize. I mean, it was Christmas. It was the holidays. So, but this is, I hope this kind of made it up for it. This is always a fun episode. I like doing games. I wish I could do as many as possible, even if it's not like a good game. They're kind of just telling you stuff, but it's interesting.
That's the part I like, is just finding interesting stuff and sharing it with each other.
Well, so this has been, I'm Tyrell Miller.
And I'm Tim Ash.
Yeah, we thank you guys for coming. Comment. Well, we need to get some comments. Like, subscribe, get those views in there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom, for the pictures. I'm gonna put that up as a thumbnail. And then Timothy S with that sick beat. Yeah, we just say every single time. Timmy's got to get some new stuff. Comment him, and he'll get some new things, bro.
We don't have to play my music all the time because I only have 2 songs.
Can we do like the copyright? Can we do that with copyright though? Putting another song in?
I mean, if you put an actual copyrighted song, it won't get taken down.
You'll just say copyright. You have to
It'll get
type
claimed.
Down. Okay.
It'll get claimed, and then if you actually made money off of it...
Which we won't.
Yeah, if you actually made money off of it, they would get all the revenue.
Even if it's just like a secondary thing. Okay.
Yeah. Well, even if it's like
I would like to stick to what we have. Maybe we should just put in your.
There's copyright-free music too. You can look up royalty-free music.
You also have your song, Simply Techno or whatever, which we have typical techno, which I haven't played all of. We put parts on. We didn't put the Put all of FTW
it's nothing
on.
Special.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, either way, it's just an ending song. People don't listen to it.
Yeah.
All right.
It just gives you time to click out of the video.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you guys for listening. This has been the TNM Podcast, episode 8. We will see you next week.
We out.